Okay. I was on you don't vibrate. I'm not sure this other one. This is a cheap one. Them do what's gonna do what's gonna hold. Yeah. Them so unreliable, so they know that. It's a tree. Vincent Mars 2025, and I speak specifically about the launch that took place on the 11th of May, or was it 10th of May? 10th of May. 10th of May. It was a spectacle. It was a spectacle to behold, so congratulations to all involved. And just recently, on May 18th in New York, we saw the New York edition of the launch of Vincent Mars 2025. So once again, my congratulations to all persons involved in bringing off that magnificent show. As I said, this is primarily about Calypso. And Calypso is the heartbeat of Carnival. And when I refer to Calypso, I know you know what I'm going to say. You know, I say that Calypso is the all-embracing umbrella. And under it, you have Kaiso, that people normally call Calypso, which is traditional Calypso. We have Raga Soca, which I have to boast, and I'm proud to say, we are the creators of Raga Soca. And of course, we have Soca. So this morning, you're going to hear from the various tents. And the names of the tents that are active in service of the Grenadines and in the diaspora are, again, I have to pause as I introduce Marvel O'Brien Morgan, who is representing Dynamites. And I pause here deliberately because we have, as an association and as a country, the unique distinction of having the only tent in diaspora, and that tent is Dynamite Calypso tent. Next to me is Bomani Charles, a household name in culture and the entertainment scene. He represents the upstage experience. On my immediate left, we have Glenroy Delfresh, aka Homie, well known in the circle, not only in Carnival but outside of Carnival. You can find him at the cruise ship boat when the tourist season is on. And to my far left, my schoolmate, when I say schoolmate, we entered grammar school the same year, Elvis Abbey, better known as Abijah, representing the Anto Calypso tent. So without further ado, I now introduce and welcome to the microphone Mrs. Marvel for Brian Morgan to update you on the Dynamite Scholars event.
Good morning to everyone. I just want to say a very special welcome to the media. We are always happy when you take the time out to come and spread the gospel, as Cabo said, about Calypso. So my name is Marvel Brian Morgan, as Cabo would have indicated. I am also a proud member of the Untold Calypso tent, but today I am representing Dynamite's Calypso tent, because whenever I'm in the diaspora, I also do a lot of work with them. Dynamite's cultural organization, because we want that name to be established, home of the Dynamite's Calypso tent, and they will be judging on preliminary judging on June 7th. That will take us into the preliminary judging, and their judging will be done at Nazareth Regional High School, 475 East 57th Street, Brooklyn, New York, 11207. And their cast would include Prasanna, Ari Hamlet, Dennis Bowman, Oscar James, Josan, The Man Age Rejector, Gregory Olive. And we have some newcomers coming as well. Boneyman, who used to be here with the Graduates Calypso tent, and Abby, Lenny C. All these are persons who would have taken part here in Simmons and the Grenadines and would have moved to the diaspora. And also, we might be seeing one of Graduates members as well, because she's in the US. Nubian Empress might be on that cast as well. So they have a cast that will have 10 persons who will be facing the judging on preliminary night. So they will kick off the preliminary judging, so we wish them all the best. And we thank them for leading the way, and hope that the other Caribbean islands will follow in their footsteps and establish a tent.
That was the Dynamite representative. As it says, the Dynamite Scholars tent has been named the organization. The organization is now named Dynamite Cultural Organization, because they want to do with all things culture. And so it is now Dynamite Cultural Organization, the home of the Dynamite Scholars tent. So I'm helping the organization to get that established. Without further ado, I now move to, as I said, a superstar in the entertainment business and a member of the Upstage Experience, Mr. Randy Charles, aka Bomani.
Thank you very much, Mr. President. Good morning to the members of the media or listening this morning on VC3 and the various media outlets. This morning I'm sitting in for the president or the chairperson of the Upstage Calypso Experience, Ms. Chanel McKenzie, and she has tasked me with the duty of disseminating information for Upstage activities this year. I'd like to begin by making mention of the cast this year. A full roster of Calypsonians, both experienced and relatively new to the scene. We have Sheena, one of the beautiful voices of the art form. Broom, Lord have mercy, who is a veritable experienced Calypsonian. The young King Omani, Lola, Janelle, Chanel McKenzie, Gosnell Cupid, aka GC, Chris, who is not so little anymore, Ilford Hurst, iReality, Lady D, Fire Empress, Jace, Divine, Reigning Monarch, Rayon Madza Primus, Parry, Iceman. This year we'll see the return of former Monarch Manzangi, Rondi, and Ranking Bash. Now this year, Upstage continues to be on the move. We, for many years, have been attempting to follow in the footsteps of I think, ONAIR, by taking Calypso into the communities. It's well established that Upstage always, it's a tradition now that we can't get away from. We are always in Sandy Bay, and we'll be opening our batting this year again at Miller's Shop in Sandy Bay. I'm sorry, we had a day shift. We'll be opening our batting actually at the Russell's Auditorium for the first event on May 28th. That's towards the end of this month. And then we move into Miller's Shop in Sandy Bay for our tradition now of bringing Calypso to the outskirts. On June 6th, we've long established a foothold on the leeward side of the island. And we've always been looking for a place that we can go, we can take Calypso on we long established a foothold on the windward side. And we've been searching for a venue for the leeward side, and we found one last year in Cumberland at the Waffle Sun Entertainment Sports Bar there. Had a marvelous show of great Calypso, along with some legendary Vincent soca artists in the name of Dr. Alson Beckett Cyrus, Posa, and others. So we'll be returning to that venue this year on June the 6th, Cumberland Waffle Sun. And we're back at the Russell's Auditorium June 11th for the preliminary judging night. And also, well, before that, June 4th, we're back at Russell as well. So we'll be 3 times in the Russell Auditorium and twice on the outskirts. One, Sandy Bay on the 1st, Miller's Shop, and on the 6th, we'll be at, June 6th that is, we'll be at Cumberland. And so there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 dates that would wrap up the Upstage Experience Calypso presentation for 2025.
Thank you, Bomani. And you will note, once you're a Calypso fan, that in Upstage Experience, there is a father with his 2 children. The father is Gosnell Cupid, and his children are royalty. So far, royalty has eluded him on the national stage, but he himself is royalty. He won St. George's Calypso Monarch on several occasions. But Shannon, as we all know, is winningest junior Calypso Monarch in St. Grenadines. She's also a former Queen of Calypso and a Calypso Monarch. And her brother is the reigning junior Calypso Monarch in the secondary school category. And it's filled with royalty. You heard Lord of Mercy, former Monarch, Zangi. Before he left here, he won 4 out of 5 years. And so you're in for a treat. And the other 10s also have royalty, and they will elaborate on what they have to offer. So without further ado, I now welcome to the microphone Glenroy Delfish, who will be representing the graduates.
Yeah, I want to say special good morning to the media. Special good morning to my fellow Vincentians, my Calypso lovers out there. And we know that you're waiting and anticipating Calypso for 2025. I could tell you this off the bat. Calypso for 2025 is going to be off the hook. Because as you know, this year is a very good year. This year, graduates will be presenting Calypso to the world. We have a fairly big cast this year. And of course, we have 3 shows. We have the first show on the 27th of May, all at the Russell's Auditorium. We have the second show, which is on the 3rd of June, and the preliminaries, which will be on the 10th of June. Now, I'm inviting everybody to come to the Russell Cinema to support, auditorium, to support all the 10s, but graduates is going to be off the hook. So make sure you come our first show. It's going to be the 4th show for the season, so you got to be there. The admission is $20. Show time is 8 o'clock. Actually, I heard some news this year that one of the radio stations that don't really play Calypso will be playing a lot of Calypso this year, which is Hot 97. So I'm looking forward to that and to hear those Calypsos. I'm going to read out the cast that we have for 2025. All right. Hero, we have Hero. He is the leader for the tent. He couldn't make it this morning because he's not feeling too well. But he's coming out with a bang. We have Johnny Rebel, Tajo, Buster Ski, IPA, which is, formerly ANTO member, will be kicking it hard this year with the graduates Calypso 10, and of course we welcome him with open arms. We have Patches, and of course, yes, Patches is now a graduate. He was a graduate before also, along with IPA. So Patches was a former member of the ANTO Calypso 10, of course. We welcome him with open arms too, and add it to the cast, make graduates a little more hype for 2025. Also, we have Sonny Banks will be back, and Sonny Banks has got one of those songs that I think all men in St. Vincent and the Grenadines should love and will love, and I can't wait to hear him deliver that song. We have Armstrong will be back, Shaka, Iowa, Alexander. We have a female from Beckway. Her name is Precious J. And she'll be the only female for the tent, as Nubian Empress will be singing with Dynamite. So we have, and of course we have Jigul coming back up, a crowd favorite. He will be singing with graduates also this year. We have Kenny, Obedient Boy, the Mighty Maloney, Abuza. We have Mitch coming back after a long time, and Shewali, as indicated, he will be singing a calypso this year. So that's the cast for graduates. Once again, I want to invite all Vincentians to support all the tents. Come out in your numbers. We want to bring back calypso to the way it used to be back in the 80s and the 90s, where Russell's Auditorium used to be ramped to capacity. That will be it from me from graduates. Once again, I'm going to turn you back over to the president of the Calypso Association, Mr. Paul Bennett.
Thank you very much, Homie. And again, Calypso lovers would appreciate that in that tent are two former monarchs, in the course of two-time Calypso monarch Tajo and IPA. And also, because it remisses me if I want to mention Chiwali, because you heard me in my opening salvo indicate that Calypso is Kaiso, Raga Soca, and Soca, and Chiwali is a former Raga Soca monarch. So there's royalty there as well. There's plenty to come out for. Apart from the Calypso, there will be entertainment as well. But rest assured, the tents has assured me that this year will be fantastic. And I'm using this word fantastic not because I can't use it at another juncture. And you'll understand why I can't use fantastic, as we are accustomed to use fantastic with Calypso. But this year, for that particular show, it will not be a fantastic branded show anymore. But you'll hear more about it as I develop my conversation with you. It's a conversation. Without further ado, as in my opening remarks, Elvis Abbey, the Abbey Cat.
Well, thank you, Mr. President, and members of the media. Thank you for turning out to this press conference, and persons listening out there. Thanks again for leaving the best for last. The ANTO Calypso tent, as usual, is, let me blow my trumpet here, one of the most look forward to Calypso tent in St. Vincent and the Grenadines. And that has to do with the quality and the style that we produce. This year will be no exception. Could look forward to the usual standard. Let me use this opportunity to name the cast. This year we're carrying a bigger cast than last year. We will be carrying 24 members. And that means that new people has joined the tent. We have 5 new members. But let me start the cast that we are producing this year, presenting this year. We have people like John Duggan, seasoned Calypsonian. We have Zayanai, everybody know Zayanai. We have Mashi, Papa Istan, he is returning after a little break. There's a newcomer, Papa Niceness. There's Kerry. There's Ninja. Koja. There's Da Vinci. Roots Garden from Beckway. A veteran exposer. A lady by the name of Diamond. We have a newcomer by the name of Andrew Rankin. Soharo, he had a layoff a couple of years, he is back. We have Marvo. We have your humble servant Abijah. Miamo. We have a Calypsonian from North America by the name of Hilton Duncan, and he has shown interest in coming home and sing with the Anto. And we embrace him and we welcome him. We have a Zara. We have the Mansik. We have another newcomer called Borty Banton. We have Tumpai and a lady by the name of Cleopatra. That would be the cast. Also, we have the return of the vibrating skates, and we know what skates can do and what his contribution has been to Calypso in the Grenadines. And from hearing skates, the little piece of song that he think, I know he will have a great day. The tent preparation is going well so far. Our ads are on stream. Our rehearsals are on target. We started early from the 22nd of April. We started rehearsals, and it's going fine. This year, the Anto will be adding some additional entertainment outside of the run-of-mill Calypso. I'm not going to let the cat out of the bag, but we will have additional entertainment to make your attendance at the tent an enjoyable one. And I look forward to having that. All is on stream, and we start our 4 show on the